Hello and welcome back to another video on Tish Does Travel. This is the beautiful place that I am this morning. So today's video is us driving around the Netherlands, and we're going to be visiting the tulips, and we're going to be seeing some of the sights around the Netherlands, and just doing a bit of exploring really. There's no real plan. If you've already seen my Efteling video, we came to the Netherlands mainly to go to see Efteling, and we've been and done that yesterday, and today is all about just exploring some of the beautiful tulip fields and seeing the windmills and seeing some beautiful sights around the Netherlands, and we're just going to be doing a bit of exploring. At the moment, however, as you can see, I'm at the tulip field and it's beautiful and I can't wait to show you around. So if you want to find out what it's like as a day trip in the Netherlands, then please keep watching, and if you do like travel content like this, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. So let me show you around the beautiful tulip and hyacinth fields in the Netherlands. This tulip field that we've come to, this is the Tulip Barn. Now you may be wondering, why haven't I gone to the Keukenhof? But that's because it is sold out. I booked these tickets maybe sort of 2-3 weeks ago, and it was already sold out for this Saturday, so I think it's going to be a very, very busy day. We got up for the first slot, so we're here just around like 9:30, 10, and this is going to be like our first stop of the day to see them up close and personal, and then I think for the rest of the day we're just going to do some exploring and see the flowers from distance. But so far I'm quite impressed with the Tulip Barn. It's not as busy as I thought it would be. This is obviously the first slot of the day, but it's a lot quieter than I was expecting. They've got nice little kind of like areas around the tulips where you can like have little photo opportunities, so it's quite nice, and I'll show you a little bit more of what's going on. So to give you a layout of the full area, so we've got this little like photo opportunity, best day ever. We've got the windmill here, there's like a little tractor there. We've actually got some guys playing music at the moment which are sitting on this horse and cart. This is all the hyacinths fields just at the back here. You can't actually go into the hyacinths. And then you've got all of the tulips and also some sunflowers at the back as well. Not sunflowers, sorry, what am I thinking of? Daffodils, so we've got daffs at the back, and then there's just like little like hearts to get pictures in, and a car and a little teacup. They've done it really nicely actually, and they've done a good job of kind of spreading everything about, so it means that everybody's not in the same area trying to get photos. So yes, it's very pretty, and they've kept everything really nice. I haven't seen too many people kind of picking them or trampling through them. Everyone's being respectful so far, but I think it's quite quiet at the moment, so I don't know what it's like at the peak of the day. I think we got very lucky with the bloom on these tulips. They supposedly bloom towards the end of April, sort of through to the end of May, but the kind of more into May tends to be the better time to see them. But I think because we've had such nice weather over the last couple of weeks, we're only just into April and we are having this beautiful bloom at the moment, so everything is really out and full. I've seen a lot of videos of people coming and there's barely any tulips out, but that's kind of just the risk you take when you come to these places, because you just can't guarantee how many flowers are going to be out. So we got very, very lucky, and it's a shame we couldn't get into the Keukenhof because I'm sure there's loads in bloom there as well. But this feels very special, and yeah, it's beautiful. And then they've got this little conservatory area where you've got loads of cakes and drinks in the centre. You can sit and have a coffee and a piece of cake, and then there's some really cute little pop-up bits here as well. Oh, Georgie, you're going to love all this. These are beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at these. These are amazing. And I love these as well, little houses. And all of these little candlestick holders here. This stuff is all beautiful. It's very in at the moment to have all of these kind of like brightly coloured, almost a bit like garish. Everything is very aesthetic. Got the tulips for sale in here, but also this is so pretty back here. They've got a dining area, like a bar area. But how pretty is that? That looks so nice. Let's have a look at what's on the menu. So they've got like warm pastries. Cinnamon bun. I feel like I might have to get a cinnamon bun. Pastries, ice creams. So we decided to go for sandwiches. This tuna sandwich is so good. It's very, Georgia said it's an artisan sandwich. It's very yummy. And then just a Coke. There's quite a few choices of stuff to eat as well. So the sandwiches at the end, and then there's like mini pancakes in the middle. And then there's chips here, so cheesy chips and just regular chips. But we went for sandwiches, so got the tuna sandwich, which is absolutely delicious. And then just a Coke and some coffee. But I think it's going to be very hard with the smell of these chips and how good they look to not get some chips. We've just parked up next to one of the beautiful fields. I'll actually put the location of where this is in the comments because this is an area, a road, which runs alongside loads of fields. So if you don't want to buy the tickets to go into one of the places, you can come here. But this is our road trip car of choice. This is the Hyundai Santa Fe, and I don't know what better car for a road trip. It's got 7 seats, so comfortable. And it's also a hybrid as well, so it's been pretty economical over this trip to the Netherlands. The plan is now to jump back in the car and we're going to head over to Leiden, and we're going to spend the afternoon in Leiden.
For better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on.
On a very floral theme, we've come to the Botanical Gardens. This was, I just found it online. It was just when I was looking on the map actually for parking, and I thought, oh, that would be really nice. So we're heading there now, and they've got a couple of like observatories and big conservatories, so we're gonna have a little look around and just have a quiet afternoon looking at the flowers. For better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. liked Leiden. It was a really, really pretty town. I definitely would come back. There's probably lots more to do than we did, but we just had a quick look. We are now heading to Kinderdijk, which is the main place that has all of the windmills. Where the windmills are, I don't know, because we've been driving through it at the moment and I haven't seen a windmill yet. But we're going to carry on driving to the end of kind of like where it juts out nearer to the sea or nearer to the water, and we're going to go see the windmills.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the
There is a museum just about halfway down the path that has one of the windmills that you can go and look at. Unfortunately, we don't have the time today, but they're a lot bigger than I expected. But, phew, bless me. We've travelled through the Netherlands and we've travelled actually towards Bruges, because that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. We're going to be heading into Bruges. And so we've got this little Airbnb, well, we've got two little Airbnbs, and they're literally called tiny houses. And they are kind of going towards Bruges, just on the coast of the Netherlands, but they are so sweet. And I thought I'd do you a quick tour of these tiny houses. So let me show you around mine and Rory's first, and then I'll show you around Georgia and Lee's, because they're a little bit different, but they're both so nice. So there's actually 3 properties. You've got 1, 2, 3 of these, and then parking to the side. So we've got the 2 on the far left end side, and then this was mine and Rory's. So this is Gold and Nature. Oh, and I forgot to say, there's like a little seating area just outside the front, and then this is it inside. It's so sweet. You've got the little sitting area. Somewhere where you can kind of do your work, have something to eat or watch TV. And then you've got a wood pellet stove. We did actually fire this up yesterday to just see how it kind of works. And that was really lovely, but it's a little bit too warm to actually need a wood-fired stove. And then you slide this out here and then you fill it with pellets. And the pellets burn through, which is nice. You've got a tiny little kitchenette here. And then through to the bathroom. You've got this little compact bathroom and then a shower as well inside there. And then at the bedroom, if you haven't noticed already when I first showed it, the bedroom is up here. So it's a masonette. I'm not going to go all the way up the stairs. I'll just quickly poke the camera up there. And then there's just a little bed here. So it is very cosy, but it was really nice, and it's a really, really lovely place to stay. I can't remember how much I paid, but it wasn't an enormous amount. I think it's really good value for money. It'd be so nice to come here when it's a little bit stormy and moody, because you are near the sea, so you can just get some food, stay in the car, look at the sea, and then you can come back here and get all cozy with the wood-fired stove. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. So I'll put in the comments where this place is. And yeah, should we go have a look around George's and Lee's as well? And then this is George's and Lee's. So this is Beach and Balance. It feels a little bit bigger. I think it may just be the layout difference. But you've got a little table here. I think it is slightly bigger. And then you've got the settee. And it's the same pellet burning stove. Little kitchen. It's so lovely with the sun coming through in the morning. It's very clever actually, because the sun will come through here in the morning and light up all of the kitchen, but then the sun will set on the rear of the houses, so then you can have some sun in the evening to sit and have a little bask in the sunlight in the evening. And then yeah, so this is their little kitchenette area. Oh yeah, theirs is definitely a bit bigger than ours because their bathroom's quite a bit bigger. Lovely bathroom. And then the difference to ours is their ladder is here and then their bedroom is up there. But yeah, I've been really impressed. These are really lovely little houses. We just grabbed some food at the supermarket and we're gonna sit over the beach and we're gonna eat our food whilst the sun just starts to go down. Shame the sun's over there. Might slide it down, it might. That was not quite so steep.
Heart filled with worries, no more. In a world full of sorrow, what for? You watch the world from the place beneath the willow, the willow. So many years, too many tears on your pillow, on your pillow.
I think it is a bin. Just because the Netherlands isn't really known for beaches, so like anybody who's a tourist is probably like going to see the canals and the tulips, and then that means that the beaches are all nice and chilled. Well, I think it makes sense that I go ahead and say goodbye now. I was going to finish this vlog tomorrow when we go over the tunnel, and we're also going into Bruges, but it makes more sense to keep it to a Netherlands vlog. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. My highlight, I really liked the windmills actually. It was really a lot prettier than I was expecting. I think that was one of my highlights, but I think also just finding some of the tulip fields which were a lot less quiet and kind of untouched was really nice as well. But I really hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've been to the Netherlands, let me know what's your favourite place in the Netherlands, and if you want to see more videos like this, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. Until next time, guys.
Don't you wait.